Hello, my name is Amelia. Today we're going to be moving through a 10-minute ab burner. Maybe you just took a 30-minute class and you want just that little bit of extra, or maybe all you have is 10 minutes. We're going to get started here. We're going to be down in our tabletop position. And we're going to start with cat-cows, body circles, wiggles, whatever feels good. If you're moving through some cat-cows, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze, and then exhaling, rounding that spine. Back, forth. Good. Or maybe you're moving through some organic movement. That works. Wherever you are now, we're going to come to that flat back, planting down through the left hand. Right hand reaches high to the sky. And then we're threading that needle, reaching all the way through. And then coming back up, rotating, reaching up high. And then one more time here. And then back center, planting through the right hand, left hand reaches this time high, and then all the way through. And then reaching up and through. Good, now we can plant both hands down on the ground. We're gonna tuck those toes and press back into our down dog. And then I want you to bring some rounding through that spine. So we're pressing down in through the ground, thinking about rounding all the way forward, coming into our plank, bending the knees and pressing back into that down dog, rounding all the way forward into that plank, and then bending the knees back into down dog, rounding all the way forward, back into your down dog, back into your plank, holding here, pressing down through the hands, pulling shoulder blades apart, holding here. Good. Stay strong, almost there. Now we're gonna bring some movement into this plank. So draw one knee towards that opposite elbow and then the other. You can move slowly here, or if you wanna move quick, that works for me. Exhaling as you draw that knee in towards that elbow, getting a nice squeeze of the abs. Good. Almost there. Good. Then we can drop both feet back into our plank, tuck it, and then lift those hips up towards the sky for that down dog, giving the abs a little bit of a rest. And then we can go ahead and rock forward, dropping down into our tabletop. Left leg kicks back behind us, right arm reaches all the way forward for our bird dog here. And then drawing elbow into knee, knee into elbow, out and in, out and in. Inhaling on the out and exhaling as you draw knee to elbow and elbow to knee. Nice. Keep pushing it here. I know those abs are burning, mine are too. Good, then we can go ahead and drop the hand down and drop that knee back down. This time swapping sides, right knee comes out back behind us. Left arm reaches forward, lifting here. Exhale, draw elbow into knee and knee into elbow, and then everything reaches out. Exhale, knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Inhale out. Exhale in, inhale out. One more time, exhale in. And inhale back out, dropping everything back down into our tabletop, rocking side to side. And then those feet are gonna swivel over to the outside. And then we're rocking back onto our bottoms. Feet plant down on the mat and we're lowering all the way down to the ground. Those feet should not be super close to your bottom or terribly far out, just somewhere in the middle. And now we're gonna roll the shoulder blades up off the ground, hands reach down by your sides, and you're gonna rock side to side, getting a nice crunch of that oblique or that side ab muscle. Back, forth, reaching to touch those heels. Good. Keeping that crunch, keeping the belly nice and strong. Almost there. Good. And last one, then lower all the way back down. Those knees are coming up, and so they're at a 90-degree angle. Good. Now those arms are kicking up towards the ceiling. And then as the right hand drops back behind you, left leg drops and then comes back center. This time left hand reaches behind you, right leg reaches out and in, and then back forth. If you'd like to kick your leg all the way out, that's great. Or maybe you're just dropping that heel down. That works too. Almost there. And then come back center. We can pull those knees in towards our heart and rock side to side. Good. Now we're gonna rock and roll forward, maybe taking a few rocks before coming all the way up. Those hands are coming out back behind us. If you have a block near you, go ahead and grab one. And we're gonna plant that at the bottom of our mat down by our feet. And then you're gonna bring your feet over to one side of the block. If you don't have a block, that's okay. You can still do it. And then you're gonna allow yourself, as you come forward, knees kind of crunch in. And then as you come out, you're going out. And then over, in and out. And as you come up over the block or your imaginary block, we're crunching it in. And then on every side, we're kind of releasing. So in and out, here we go. Good, holding and moving. Crunching in and out. One more each side. Almost there. And done. All right, now we can go ahead and plant down through those feet. Again here. And we can lower all the way down to the ground. Reaching those arms up overhead. Legs shoot out in front of you. Coming into a nice full body stretch here. Big breaths in and out. Arms come back down to your sides. Feet are planting down on the mat. You're lifting those hips high to the sky, squeezing the glutes. Holding here. Bridge pose. Nice. We can play with lifting and lowering if you would like to add a little bit of movement into this. We're getting into those glutes, which are huge stabilizers of your trunk or your core. Holding here. Good, you can go ahead and lower all the way down. We'll bring knees into chest again here, rocking side to side. Good. Left knee stays in towards heart center, right leg kicks out long. And we can cross that left knee over our body, coming into a twist, keeping shoulder blades down on the mat. And everything comes back center. We'll go ahead and swap sides. Right knee in towards chest, left leg out long. And then crossing this knee all the way over our body, coming into a twist on this side. Good. You can go ahead and bring this knee back in. Both knees come to heart center. Again, we're gonna rock and roll, coming all the way up into our seated position. And coming back into crisscross applesauce. Thank you so much for playing with me. Your abs, I'm sure, are tired. Mine are as well. Those hands can come to heart center. Namaste, my friends.